Yeah?
Good.
Okay. So we'll start cooking this. Okay. We will use the oil. You can use the oil. Today we will use the mustard oil. Okay.
Okay.
So how many oils? You decide how many oils. Okay. So I'm sorry. Kind of 1 spoon of the oil. Okay. The cooking spoon, not
Okay.
the tablespoon here.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to add the cumin.
Cumin.
Okay, a tablespoon of cumin. Okay, and I'm going to add the onion into the oil. Okay, so we have the ingredients.
You
Oil.
drop it to the side so it won't.
Yeah, so we had oil,
Uh-huh.
cumin seeds,
Uh-huh.
turmeric, paprika, salt for taste, moong dal soaked 4 hours, 1 tomato, 1 onion, and a pound of the celery.
Okay.
These are the ingredients we are using in this dish. Okay, and I'm going to put this all. As this is a cast iron, you have to make sure the temperature is not too much, otherwise it will. This is not a cast iron, this is the iron one. So this is, you have to just watch and observe the temperature when you are cooking it. Okay, so I'm going to mix it and let it cook. As the onion is getting cooked a little bit, I'm going to add the lentils into it. Okay, so lentils, the moong dal, soaked moong dal lentils into the vegetable, and we are going to cook it together. So that it can cook. Lentils take a little more time to cook, so that's the reason we are adding them, so that the vegetable and lentil will be cooked all together nicely.
Okay.
If you do not cook the lentils properly, that case it will start bothering your digestion system. Okay, lentils has a rancid, right? Right? Is that the one what you guys talk about the chemical, the chemistry thing? So in Ayurveda, that's the reason you soak the lentils
For a long time.
before you cook it to manage your rancid in it. Okay. So now in this, I'm going to put the spices. Okay. So turmeric 2 teaspoons, paprika, red chili powder 1 teaspoon. Okay. Onion, and cook it together. So celery, to absorb the celery properly, you are adding a little bit of sourness, and that sourness is coming from the tomato here.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Or you can use like the one kokum, or you can also use a little bit of tamarind if you want to. But that varies from person to person, disease to disease. So it is very medicinal cooking in Ayurveda. It's not like a general cooking. And specifically when I'm teaching to a specific person, then it's all about that person and their issues and their stuff, what's happening with them and all of that. Okay. So I'm going to put the celery into it. As this is nicely chopped very well. And celery has a lot of water content. You see this? Right? So it's a full of water content vegetable, full of fiber, full of water. So it's a gut friendly vegetable. Got it? What I said? Okay. So and many people might not know celery. So this is no, I'm showing. So this is the celery stalk. This is how the celery looks like. So you finely cut it 3 to 4 times in the middle, and then you do it in small cubes. Now we will be using a fistful of cilantro also in this one at the end. Okay, so which I forgot to show you in the beginning. If you want it, you can use it. If you don't, that's fine. But I always like to put the cilantro in every food because of its alkalinity. Okay. Now fire, right? So if you do not turn it or mix it, it will start burning the food. So make sure you keep your eye and your all sensory organs open so that you can hear, you can see, you can smell. And this is what your line of treatment of the sensory organs. Right? You are watching it, observing it. Now I'm just going to pour a little bit of water. Okay. Just because we are going to eat it with the pancakes, right? The pancakes, they are also soft, but it will be, as celery has a lot of fiber in it. It will be a lot of sensation like a rope eating kind of thing. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of a bowl of water into it. Just to give it a little consistency and cook it properly. Okay. So I'm going to use now salt. Is it right? We did not put the salt. Salt is the last ingredient. Okay. So see the consistency. 1 spoon, 2 spoon, maybe 2.5 teaspoon. Right? So this is a 1, right, on this side. Just because many times people ask, how much exactly? It's never how much. It's about how you want that food, how concentrated you want it, and how much you like it, depending upon your problems and this. Because salt is sweet sour salt. Salt is the line of treatment for the Vata dosha in Ayurveda. Okay. So proper amount is required. So we have a 3.5 teaspoon. If needed, we can add more later on, but I don't think so we need it because celery itself is like, it has a kind of a, some salty feeling also, taste, right? So I'm going to mix it. And if you like it, okay, here, you have an opportunity to add a half cup of any nuts like cashews or cashew powder or peanut powder, or if you like any nut, or if you want to make it more richer, you can add the nuts. I'm not going to add it today.
You don't put milk in it, no? Yeah. All people just
celery with the milk?
No. Finally they like it without
milk.
No,
that's very coconut milk. Coconut milk is
not
fine.
this milk. They don't.
Okay, coconut milk is fine. Yeah, coconut milk is it's a replacement to the mother's milk.
Yeah.
That much.
Because without coconut milk, they don't do anything in our farm.
That's the question. That breast milk has
Cholesterol.
more LDL than any other animal's milk. Human breast milk has more LDL than any other milk. So why the LDL came into the picture, we don't know. It's only for statin to sell. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
There was no industry. Nobody used to. See, I heard that there is one European part somewhere. They drink literally butter, like ghee.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because of the...
Look at the French people.
All the time they
Eat cheese. Bread and the
in
cheese.
Indian culture, ghee is a very dominant food. Like as I was telling you, one roti, one bite equal to 1 spoon. I was like, no.
We have a ghee bottle near the made first with the milk, and is that everything?
This is, as you are a doctor, you can talk. but many people doesn't.
I don't give a lot of people statins.
No?
I don't give. The Medicare requires you to write, otherwise they will penalize you. Because if you have a heart attack, you had to give 80 milligram of, yeah,
That's getting in your.
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to check it. Okay.
How do you know everything is cooked?
You can see it.
You can see it.
The
Yeah.
transparent,
And also, you just touch it and press it. If it's not getting it, it's not cooked yet. Okay. Yeah. It will take the time for the celery. That's why
Okay.
I have the heat a little higher. You know. But as you have studied medicine here, you know, you can talk about all of these things, but general people doesn't even understand the concept of the.
Even the doctors like just right.
I will cut down the dose as much as I can. Because they say dementia is one of the rise because of the statins. Yeah. And the second one is diabetes. Both research has been high. But books there.
Is
It's
the
not,
research
yeah.
published
Both-
on the Google?
No. It has been hidden. There is a.
Yeah, the problem is the research is most of
Yeah.
the time.
Scientists also you can do it now.
There are a lot of books written. It's not. There are a lot of books written otherwise. You have the book too there. There
I
is a
have wanted-
natural medicine or something. I read it.
Careful with that chair. That's not a really good option. Take the black one. No, I know that this is not meant for sitting properly because you will fall. I have seen the kids falling. That's why I hide it here. I had my kids sweet 16 last week was Soham's birthday and one kid falls, so that's why I kept it here in the kitchen. I know how to use it. Okay, now I'm going to put some cilantro in it. Okay. So that's it. And then half will be decoration. Decoration is important. Beauty.
So the cocoa, you had to wash it and put it?
Yeah.
Or how? I never use it, that's why I'm asking.
Do you have the cocoa?
I'm going to buy it. I bought it earlier, like
Do
years
you
ago.
have
It's
paste
there on
or
the top.
fruit? Cocoa fruit you have to wash it because they keep a lot of salt. They dry it in
Yeah,
the
it's
nature.
salty.
So you know in the villages where the cocoa comes, many they dry it in the sun on the very yeah. So you just wash it properly when you bring it. And I soak it 2 hours before I use it. So that the dust and everything will go away, and I will wash it again in the running water, and then I use it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to check it with the knife,
Okay.
just to see whether the celery is getting cooked properly. You see this? I still need a force to
Okay.
cut it, so that means it's not cooked properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Celery take time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They eat raw in the town.
Right one.
Celery stalks with ranch.
Yeah.
Right?
Lot of rice.
Lot of them. Or mayo, I believe.
Yeah. And they say I eat salad.
That's true. How can you have to teach a lot. That's why I spend like 30 hours, 40 hours with my client just to make them understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to convince clients about the cooking concepts, the yoga concepts, the massages,
But
the
they
self.
think like when you go to the doctor or somebody, like just to make it better without their effort.
That's
Like just, please show me, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Because I used to work with this integrative doctor. He's such a gentleman, nice person. I have seen the teenagers or 16-year-old or 18-year-old forcing him to give the pain medicine.
yeah.
It is good. Nice.
As I said that they say
I have seen
we
the
use
doctor says,
5%
like, you
of the
don't need it and
5% of the population is the US of the world. They use 80% of the pain medicine work. 80%.
I saw that pain medicine. Yeah. So, if somebody
80%
has,
of the opiate we use.
yeah. But we don't see. The thing is like in Ayurveda, your pitta has a direct connection with the endocrine system. So here it has to form, right? And then you need good fats to nourish the endocrine system, right? But if I am eating salad or without oil food, now there is a fad in the market. People do not want any oil related food in their cooking. Because cooking without oil, that is a concept. Like air fryers, right? This is like cooking without the.
We use mostly avocado oil and coconut oil. If oil means using like a tampering the thing only, not that we are frying.
I see this.
Yeah, same thing, no?
And one last time I'm going to make sure it is cooked. See, now you see this, in 1 minute how much change it happened. See, see,
Okay.
you see this. So this is, you're just seeing whether it is cooked properly. That's it. It is cooked. So I'm going to turn this off and let it cook on its own heat.
Okay.
Okay, good. So you can turn it off.